receivers have really kind of taken over in a lot of these games, really been the thing to propel the offense forward. Where do you think that comes from?
So I think that just comes from, honestly, just Coach Lashley is just getting on us every day, making sure that we do everything right, getting the details down, and just transferring it over to the game.
When you've got such a deep group, I know that there's times where some guys are maybe getting a couple more catches than the others. Like, what's kind of the mentality like that you guys are able to, split up where, hey, sometimes it's this guy, sometimes it's this guy's turn?
So how we do it is just you never know when it's your turn to go. You never know when it's gonna be your day. You never know like just anything. It could be your day and you'd be like, oh crap, and then everybody's going crazy and you're like, yeah, this is the day.
How much of that growth has been just playing with Kevin at quarterback more consistently throughout the season?
As it went on, it started getting more consistently. It was just now we just know like anybody get it any moment. So
Yeah, kind of his ability to extend plays. Did you guys have to kind of learn to adapt to, hey, sometimes he's going to start? There was that play, I think, to Roderick in the last game where he starts heading left and he heads over to the right. He's able to find extra time. Do you guys have to work on that a lot in practice?
So yeah, we work on it. We kind of work on it, get it down, and then once we get into the game, we know if he does it, we know what to do. We know how to do it. We know how to run it.
How beneficial is it to an offense when you have a quarterback who can do that and a receiver group that's ready to react?
Oh, it's very beneficial. Like it's just like because he can run, and like now puts people in trouble. They're like, oh, he can run, but then they forget about it. Then we got us like receivers, tight ends, whoever it may be. Like we can also run and get open.
In past years, the SMU offense has been known to throw the ball a lot and be the vertical passing game. This year, it seems like it's more balanced approach. How much does that open up the receiving group? Defenses have to prepare for the run more than in past years, and maybe free up some opportunities for you guys.
That once we got the run game going, like once we got it down, like it freed up so much space. Like now we know like they gonna pack the box and it's gonna be like anybody one-on-one outside and they gonna give us a chance.
What are you seeing from the Cal defense? Obviously, a pretty well-known defensive back there with Mo Williams.
Oh no, that they're hard. They're gonna be one of the tough defenses. They're gonna be like one of the tough defenses we don't face this year. And I know they got a corner, and it's pretty good too. So I know for sure this should be fun.
Kind of talk about what these years at SMU have meant. I know there's obviously a chance that they're going to be in their home game this year, but with your senior day this weekend, what has it meant to you being part of SMU football?
It's meant a lot because I know I've been here since they got here. So now it's like just to see the change and everything, like school wise and then fan wise and then us as players, just seeing each one of us just come together, and just go out there and do what we do and have a great day.
How important is what Coach Lashley does is to the kind of resurgence of this program, and what have you seen from as someone who's been here, since they got here?
It's been like just to see like I said before, like just to see the change over time, like where we was once before and then now how we are now, and just show you how much Lashley means to this team and to everybody.
What are kind of your standout memories of working with him, working with Coach Likens over the past couple of years?
So working with Coach Likens, it's been fun. It's been fun with Coach Likens. Like he's very high energy. He's a guy that you definitely want to be with. He'll give the energy. He's gonna bring it every day. And Coach Lashley as well. Like Coach Lashley, he gonna bring it every day. He gonna make sure we get everything down. Like those are people you want to be around.
Some of your teammates and Coach Lashley throughout this season, they talk a lot about finishing, whether it's finishing the game, finishing the season, finishing plays. And I feel that's been a pretty common thing that you guys talk about. Do you feel like when you got here, when you transferred in here, did you already come in where you felt like you had that mentality, or was it something you had to learn when you got here?
So sometimes you feel like you have it, but then once you're with the team that now knows, like now we know, like you gotta finish. It gets to the point where now you definitely know that you have like that finishing mentality.
Heading into the season, there was a lot of talk as a team to attack the transfer portal, but the wide receiver group specifically, there was a lot of familiarity there from last season to this season. So how have you guys been able to just as a unit on the field have success, but also off the field just bond?
Just like most people do, like not the chemistry between all of us. Like we all know that, like we know any moment, any given moment, any day, like something crazy could happen. Someone's gonna have to step up. We know at the end of the day that's gonna happen. And then off the field, we just find a way to bond, just talk to each other, keep each other up and everything.
What do you kind of feel like is special about this team, where you're able to get these results on the field, especially when maybe people weren't expecting it?
I'd say the mentality, like the attack mentality we have, like that has played a big part. Like once we figured it out, once we got the finishing in, then we start attacking, and that's where everything just ended up falling into place.
Was it at all difficult to kind of transition from this past weekend when you're like, oh wow, we clinched our spot in the ACC title game, but you got this other game you have to worry about? Was there any, was it any different than in past weeks when you've been trying to move on from one?
Oh no, we just treat each day as like day by day. Like yes, we clinched spot, but we still got other games to go. We still got many more to go. So.
Pretty good. All right.
Thank you.